Good morning, everyone. So, welcome to our Spark Talk for today. So, today our Spark coach will be Marisha Daniel. So,
Mhm.
Marisha is a digital creator and a full-time working mom in early childhood education. Wow, that's tough. Like, there's a lot going on your plate, huh? I feel you. And just a little bit unique fact about her. She, on top of being a federal employee, she's been in military community for over 30 years now. So, Marisha, probably you've been moving a lot because I'm in the military too. So, I know how military life is so crazy. All these changes in your life is just like crazy. You just need to adapt on it.
Right.
So, yeah, you must be a tough woman right there. And yep, we only have an hour, so I will give you the stage now and let's get it on.
All right. Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mika, for introducing me. Thank you to everybody who has kind of just helped me get here. Good morning to you, ladies. It's such a blessed opportunity to be able to talk with you all. You see, I have my daughter here. This is Amari. She's 2. Um, Things have kind of been a little bit different for me lately. I've been home. My girls have been sick with colds the last week. So I just want to ask for your patience while I have my 2 year old and my 4 year old is just right in the other room. But nonetheless, I just got to keep rolling with it. And it kind of goes
Right.
with what I have to share today. But just to kind of reiterate what Mika said, my name is Marisha Daniel, and I have been in the this Virginia area for about 3 years now. And my YouTube channel, which so I am a digital creator, and my YouTube channel is called Mad for Real, and Mad is for my initials. Um, so it's MAD. It's kind of a play on words, but those are my initials. And my YouTube channel was kind of birthed out of a hard season, y'all. So just like the name of my YouTube channel is called Mad for Real, and the real basis of it is just a space for me to be able to share my story and to just keep it real about things that's going on in my life
Mhm.
and how I'm getting through it. And so keep your voice down, please. Okay. I love you too, Desire. And
So
so,
sweet.
man, for real. Um, so, like I said, it's birthed out of of a hard season of life. So, um, we, here in the US, the pandemic kind of started March of 2020.
Mhm.
Prior to that, um, my family's been going through a lot. Like Mika said, I've been affiliated with the military for quite some time. I've been going through a divorce for the last year, and so going through that, having 2 young kids, I was a stay-at-home mom. And so here I am, the end of 2019, coming into 2020, and just kind of really having to lean on my faith. And um, Mad for Real is a faith channel. So I share a lot about my faith. I am a believer, and I've been able to share how I've been able to get through this season of life. So, like I said, Mad for Real is a space where I can share my story. And so that's what I share. I YouTube videos on just sharing my journey, sharing how I am getting through being a mom of young children, and having to stand on my own 2 feet now that I have become a single mother. And so I find myself last year, um, really just praying and seeking wisdom as to what do I do now? Like I've been a stay-at-home mother for the last 4 years. And so it's like, what do I do now? And so I really was just trying to figure out and pray. I didn't want to just make any rash decisions. I wanted to be wise.
Right.
Um, because thankfully I do have an education. I have a bachelor's degree. But I've been home at home for 4 years. So that professional work experience has been on pause. And so uh, I really just was like, okay, what do I do now? So I really prayed and asked God, and as I'm trying to go through the emotional part of losing my spouse. And at the time, he was currently deployed. So I was really just here by myself. As I said, I was a military spouse, so I do not have family close by. Um, and so in that season, I really felt the Lord share with me, while you're going through it, share. Share how you're getting through this. Don't wait until the healing is over. And so that is where my YouTube channel started. And Mad for Real will be a year at the end of this month. And it has really grown. I have almost 500 followers or subscribers. And one of my videos is almost at 30,000 views. So it is really growing, and it's all from just being authentic and just sharing what's really going on in my life. And so I did have a couple of points that I wanted to share with you all, to encourage you, from a place where I had to be encouraged myself. And they all start with S's, kind of a play on Spark Talk. And so I wanted to start, the first S is self-care. Take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. It's hard to pour into others if you are empty. That was one thing that I saw on social media this week. Take care of yourself. For me, with being a single mother, I've been working full time for the last 6 months. So my self-care has completely changed. I don't really have the chance to go out and, go get hair done or nails done or, do something just for me. I have to get creative. So for me, that kind of looks like, making comfort food. So, sorry. So that is making comfort food, things that are, special to me, and watching a movie that just I like to watch. That's a way that, kind of just helps me to, of course, this is after the girls go to bed. So it's just for me. So that would be my first encouragement, is to take your self-care and make it a priority, so that you can be filled, so that you are able to pour out to those that you care for. Secondly, serve. Serve is how I want to encourage you next. So in this season of my life where I'm having to start all over, it feels like I have been plugged in with my local church here in Virginia, and it has been just a game changer. It really has. Having that community of like-minded people to support has been just amazing. They have been very resourceful and helpful to me, getting me plugged in, helping me to network. Actually being able to meet with Adam came from a connection through my church. So super grateful for
Wow.
that. I think that
Mhm.
I was a part of to support one of our pastors who did, I can't remember the exact event, but I was a part of a Zoom event for that. And that's how I got plugged in with Join the Journey. So being able to serve, I
Mhm.
also sing in my church choir. And so even though, of course, it takes time and effort, and like I said, I've been a single mom for about a year and a half now. So having to juggle kids and work and go to rehearsals and be a part of events, it is very demanding, but it is important to serve those around you, especially when you are having, struggles and trials in your life. Being able to serve others, it just brings a new type of fulfillment and joy to your life. So I would definitely want to encourage you all to serve in your community. The next as encouragement that I have for you is to support. So a little bit kind of along the same lines as serve, but support others. So while I have been going through all of this, supporting those around me, whether here directly in Virginia or virtually all over the world, has been so important to me. I have so many friends who have in this season started businesses, started podcasts, started YouTube channels, started so many different, adventures. Um, and I'm so here for it. So here to support my friends, to help lift them up. And that could either be financially, I have financially supported friends, um, or, just a social media shout out, just, buying their product, paying full price for it, not wanting it for a discount, but really wanting to support them full on. And of course, being so excited about it, sharing it on my social media, wearing the clothes, burning the candles, whatever it is that they are doing, I want to support them. And it has been just, it just kind of breathes this environment of we're rooting for each other, we're here for each other. And I'm so, so here for it. I know I think it was March, I did a whole, I think it was an Instagram reel on all of the different, I specifically targeted Black owned businesses who I support. And it was just amazing to be able to, most of them were my friends, but to support them in their businesses. And it's been just super gratifying to be able to, even though I have been in a place where I have had to lift my own self up and to support my own self. It has been so great to be able to support other people because you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. And it's just been very, very satisfying to support others while they are on their own journey and supporting them. And then I'm trying to think what was my last S. So I said to self-care, serve, support. And I think that was all. I think I only had 3 S's. And so that is pretty much, what how I wanted to encourage you, just kind of right off the bat. And the last one is share. I think I kind of spent that in the beginning. Okay, we'll put them back in the jars, please. Okay, put them back in the jar. Thank you. No, I don't want them. Put them back in the jar. And so support. They can't see you. And the last is to share. So sharing what you're going through, sharing, just being authentic. I read something this morning that said, and that's pretty much what the basis of my whole channel, of how I like to operate, is to be, I have another guest, is to just share what you're going through and be authentic about it. Having a hard time, having a rough time, and then in this season of my life, when I have opened up and shared about what I've been going through, or, if it's a hard day or a great day, typically that, yes, typically that breeds vulnerability in other people. So they are more apt to share what they're going through, and you can feed off of each other and help support each other. So they're all kind of intertwined, sharing your story in order to support and serve others. And even though it's not directly for yourself, it in turn does help your own self-care to help build yourself up so that you're able to support and build other people along with yourself. And so that has really kind of been what has been going on in my life, how I have been able to keep the spark going in my own life, how I've been able to help spark others to keep going, to keep supporting others, to serve in your community, to serve in your church, to really rely on the things that matter, because there are so many different changing things, variables around us, that it really makes you have to take a step back and assess, how can I make it? And for me, that's definitely been a testament to my faith, to those around me who've been able to support me. And so I just wanted to share that with you all today. And I hope, to encourage you and to spark that in you, to to keep going, to lean on those around you while you are trying to build and support yourself.
Hey, that is so inspiring, Marisha. Thank you so much. So we got self-care, we got serve, sharing and support. So that's four S's,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Hey, Jim,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
All right. How are you guys doing there?
Oh, good.
Okay, okay. All right. So, Marisha, do you would you like to do some Q&A, question and answer? Maybe they have some thoughts or something to share or some questions for you.
Absolutely.
Maybe. All
Absolutely.
right. Yeah, yeah, that'll be awesome. All right. Let's see here. Jim, maybe you can ask them if they have any question for Marisha, especially our topic right now is more of personal, like especially it's very what you call this everyone can relate, especially right now time of the year, like the pandemic. Probably some of us are feeling a little bit down, like because
Mhm.
yeah, probably our maybe our business, our work is kind of in like slow motion right now because of what's going on. But according to Marisha, you just keep going. Maybe yeah, keep going, whatever it's happening, just keep going, ask for support. you know Probably our friends there, some of our friends there have questions for her.
Oh, what's no question? Any question? No question. You can proceed. No question so far.
No questions?
Yes.
All right. How about anyone that could share their story and maybe Marisha can input something, Anyone could share your story, like let's say they have their business right now and I got affected by COVID or any life changes to your life.
Isn't the kapunaran?
Hey, there you go. We have a volunteer. Yay. Hi, introduce yourself, please.
Everybody.
I think they're setting up. There you go. Hi, please introduce yourself to Marisha or to everyone.
My name is Godfrey Condor. Godfrey is my name.
Guat. Okay. Nice to meet you, Guati.
Godfrey.
Godfrey. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice name.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, share your story with us. Maybe Marisha can give you some advices or, can share some thoughts about it. Hmm.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to appreciate like the loan that I got. Uh, After I got that loan, my business is going very well. I can't complain. Everything's okay. So I'm looking forward to finish the loan that I got so that I get another one. Otherwise, so far business is going very well.
That's good. You're trying to get one more of what? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You said the other one is going successful. What is going successful? I'm sorry.
No, he's
I
saying
didn't hear that.
he just appreciate. Able
Oh,
to,
okay. All right.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Keep going, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, because the business that I'm running, I'm doing printing, photocopying. That's my business that I'm doing. And so far, everything is okay. I can't complain. Sure.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Uh, I think so far that's what I can say.
Thank you for sharing.
All right.
So good to hear.
Thank you. So he got a printing business, or he's into printing business, huh? Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so today we're at the House of God Ministries. So most of the people that we're meeting are people who are not yet in the program, apart from Godfrey, who got his loan. Is it 3 months? 3 months? Huh? 1 month? 2 months ago? Yeah, he got his loan 3 months ago. So he's just visiting. Otherwise, all the participants that are here are not yet on the program. They are actually there's here at the House of God Ministries, they're doing some entrepreneurship training and tailoring and other trainings as well. So these are people who want to join the program, but most likely they'll join us maybe July or August.
Mhm.
So since we're almost full for June,
Mhm.
so yeah, so that's how the setup is for today.
Oh, awesome, Jim. Yeah, we have a new members. I mean, soon to be members. Maybe they can share something like, especially someone that could relate with Marisha, like someone who has kids, or someone going through with something like with their marriage or anything like that. Maybe Marisha can share something. You could encourage our new participants to share their story so they'll feel like
My
part.
song program is what abantu balanda. Sedumushimike madam sedumushimike kumtu kubeni kumshike business and family and everything. Hmm.
Jim is
The, la-
encouraging.
the ladies are very shy.
That's totally fine.
Hmm. Marisa,
Tell them it's okay. It's okay. We're virtually. It's less, it's less, will not make you nervous.
anyway, the ladies are very shy. So if she can continue with her presentation, maybe people will gain some courage after a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That can be. And also, before that, I just want to say hi to Dawn. Dawn is here. Hey, Dawn. All
Good
right.
morning from
Good
our
morning.
side and good afternoon to Tim.
Hi
Yeah,
Don,
good
how are
morning
you?
here. Hmm.
Thank you. It's great to be here and I'm excited about this new group that we have and
Yes.
look forward to getting to know more of them through they're stepping up to the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
So the training is most of the trainings are 6 months. I think they should be in the first 2 months. I think so. Most of them I think will join probably August. But the plan is most of the people want to do entrepreneurs before the final graduation. So I will have them on the program most likely August or maybe much earlier or maybe much later. So that's the plan.
Well,
Awesome.
perhaps you can have a time of in your training of their just sharing their story before the rest of you, and that would make them more comfortable and ready to share when they come on to the Zoom.
Sorry, then I missed that.
I'm saying perhaps you could practice their sharing their stories during your training, and that might help them
Ah,
be more comfortable when they
Right.
get on the Zoom, better
yeah,
understanding what they might
yeah,
share.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, point taken. Yeah, point taken. And it's always the case when, especially on the first day, as we go second, third day, then people at least, but that's always the case. Yeah, that's always the case actually.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, Marisha, maybe since we have new entrepreneurs, new aspiring entrepreneurs, maybe you could like join you can share because you mentioned that you started your YouTube channel recently. Was it? Yeah, maybe you can share as how you started it, it's how is it growing right now, or maybe like, maybe they can relate something like, they're kind of shy right now. Maybe you can encourage them to do
Absolutely.
something. Yeah.
So, yes, like, so I said Mad for Real, which is my YouTube channel. I started it. It'll be a year. I think June 30th will be the year that I uploaded my first YouTube video. And if you can't already tell, I enjoy just being real, being open. And not everybody's like that. It is kind of bold to get on YouTube and share that you've been, going through a divorce and going back to work and all these different changes in life. It does take some boldness. But one thing about sharing about my story is I get so many comments, so many DMs, so many messages about other women who can say, thank you for talking. Thank you for sharing. Nobody's talking about this, or you helped me get through this. And so that definitely encourages me to keep talking. Now I have had to kind of slow things down on my channel, just because I've gone back to work. My time is different. Yes, Susanna. Okay. So my time is different now, but I'm still posting on my Instagram, for my YouTube channel. But to go back to how I started. So when, of course, before I do anything, I always pray and ask the Lord, is this what you want me to do? How do you want me to do this? That's always the foundation of everything that I do, is my faith. So I definitely submitted those plans to the Lord. I wrote everything down. So first I would say, trying to get started with anything, to pray about it, submit it to the Lord, write it down, put it somewhere just so you can meditate on it, to, so that you are able to, not just, because a lot of times when you kind of start things just kind of just off of a feeling, the feeling goes away. And so I would definitely encourage, write it down, what your plans are. And secondly, I reached out to some friends who were already doing this. So I have 2 friends. They're actually, their channels are featured on my YouTube channel. I reached out and asked them, hey, how did you get started? I asked them what kind of camera did they use? Did they use you could of course buy different lighting things, different lights, microphones, what did you use to get started? Some people just use their phone. Other people have expensive cameras. Of course, even though I have my own channel, I love YouTube. I go there to find out how to do things, to just learn. I feel like YouTube is just a place to learn. And so I asked other friends, how did they get started? And then once I got that information, I researched the different cameras that friends recommended to me, and found one and ordered it through Amazon. Of course, in order to work that, I had to watch YouTube videos to figure out how to set it up, how to edit. So I made sure that I had the right computer to edit my videos, and made sure I had all the things before I got started. But the foundation of it was still, I would look back and say, okay, why am I sharing this? Why am I opening up my life? And I try to, in most of my YouTube videos, to share that, Mad for Real is a place where I share my story, and where I encourage others to spiritually dig deep, grow, and heal through life's experiences. And so I did that, and Desire. Okay, come on. Please let her have it, okay? Okay. Sorry, y'all. So yes, please don't touch us. Just be patient, okay? Okay. So then I Mom made me fall and hurt my hand. Okay, I'm sorry that she did that, Messiah. Okay, thank you for telling me that. So, this is my life, having to just adjust to different changes, and to roll with it. And that's really what I've had to do, is just roll with, whatever changes life has brought me. I have had to just learn how to adjust. I will say, growing up as a military child and a military spouse has absolutely given me the tools to be able to get through this season of life. So that could be another encouragement for you all. Whatever you're going through, what you've gone through in your life, it is preparing you your current season right now. It is preparing you to be able to just adjust, to different things in your life, and to be able to move forward and execute things and do it well. I would say, my very first video, stop please. My very first video, I was so proud of it. I watched it the other day, and okay, Mari, okay. I watched it and I was so proud when I did my first video. The first minute, I was so excited. Of course, I've gotten a little bit better now, but being able to lean on other people to, support me, and just learning how to upload videos, how to edit them, how to find the music for the videos, and put it all together. Of course, the creativity, it's in you. The creativity is already in you, and networking with other people, which is what you are, why you're in the program, networking with others to help you build what's already inside of you. That's it right there. That's really it right there. Taking what you already have, your own life's experiences, and using all of that. In my last YouTube video, the last point that I shared was to grow where you are planted, and allowing whatever has prepared you in your life, allowing whatever has kind of brought you to this place now, letting all of it fuel what you're doing, letting it push you. Yes, there are hard days, and you're going to have to motivate yourself and be your own support, be your own cheerleader. And as you are the one who are, driving this bus, this train, others come alongside you, like join the journey and help you to get there. And I heard him say, Church of God, to have your community of faith to be able to help and support you, to do what is already inside of you, what is already, what's already there. And so for me, that's definitely starting Mad for Real, being able to take what was already put inside of me, using what has happened to get me here, and then reaching out to others to help me kind of cultivate that, what was inside. So being able to reach out to others to just say, how do I do this? Which takes some humility. But you don't have to have it all together. I think it is important to be knowledgeable about what you're doing. YouTube is such a big platform. So I watch other YouTubers. I regularly watch other YouTubers daily because I enjoy that. And so enjoying what you're doing is a big factor as well. And of course now, like in this season of my life where I've had to take a step back and I haven't been able to post a video in about a couple months. But I still feel that, like, all right, you got to get there. You got to get there, keep encouraging. And I do try to do that on my Mad for Real Instagram page, encouraging weekly, because videos do take time to film, to edit, and to get everything put all together. And you want to put out something that is good. And I said it earlier, being authentic. If I don't feel like authentic. If I don't feel like sharing, then I don't, because that I want to be mad for. That's exactly what my page is about, being for real. You know, Marisha being for real. And so I take that into consideration with everything that I do, and definitely want to encourage you all, whatever it is that you're doing, the business that you want to start. I hope that it is a passion of yours, because that it helps to build your brand, helps to build your platform. And it just speaks for itself. And so those are definitely ways that I have been able to start this YouTube channel. I started it, with 0 followers, with nobody, no friends on Instagram. I didn't convert like I do have my personal accounts. I did not convert that. I started from 0. And so currently, I want to say I had, like, last time I checked, it was like 473 subscribers. And I comment. And another thing, interacting with your audience is so important, so vital. Being where I comment and respond to everyone who comments on my videos, everyone who comments on my Instagram, who direct messages me. And because that's important, to be interactive. And so I make sure that I do that I'm authentic with it. And I think that is definitely a reason why my channel, even though I have not posted in a couple months, my channel it is still growing. And it's because all of the material, all of the content is already there. I already have in my mind what I'm going to do next. But because I like to put things out that are good and authentic, it's still in the process of getting worked out. And it just takes time. Like, of course, going on this journey, everything is a process, and it just takes time. And so making sure that I stay true to who I am, staying true to just the process. And it takes time. Of course, it would be nice if we could just fast forward and be to the grand finish, be healed, be whole, be successful, but it takes time. And it takes time to build a brand. It takes time to build a platform. It takes time to be able to build the resources in order to do what it is that you've been called to do, how you are going to impact the community. It takes time to do that. I will say, like I shared earlier, that how I serve in my community is through singing on the choir at my church. And I have grown in that so much. From my first time I sang on a Sunday, and it was before the pandemic, to now. And it's just, if you stay committed, stay consistent, growth will happen. Growth will happen. Even if, like I said, I've had to take a step back, growth still happens. And being authentic and being consistent definitely add to that, and how you grow your business, and how you grow whatever it is that you are choosing to pursue as an entrepreneur.
Awesome.
Marisha,
Yes.
I think there are a couple of other S's you might include. One is study, and you speak of
Yes.
your research so much that I think that would be a good one. And then the other is smile.
Yeah.
No matter what's
Yeah.
going on, you've got your busyness of your family. You keep that smile out there, and that's so important too.
Absolutely. I definitely agree. Add those onto the list. That has been, I did in my last YouTube video. That is one thing, a part of my self-care that I have done, which is to improve my smile. I don't know if you can tell by the way that I'm talking, I do have braces. And this is something that I did for my own self-care. It's something that I have wanted for years. and I've had the opportunity to improve my smile, which is very ironic because what I've been going through has been so painful and so hurtful, and trying to move forward and with my children, it has made me have to, smile. Of course,
Right. Mm.
being authentic. I don't hide my tears. I don't hide them, because I want to be authentic. Yes, I do want to encourage those around me to find the joy in whatever it is that you're doing, but to be authentic. And when you're having a hard time, share it. When you're having a hard time, be authentic. Um, so along with, the smiles, there is sadness, but it I just, like I said, I use all of it to help me keep going, to help me smile. Study is definitely so good, especially being a believer. Studying to show yourself approved. Not only studying in your faith, studying the Bible, but also studying in whatever it is that you're pursuing. Before I started YouTube, I studied. I made sure to look up other YouTubers, to join the YouTube community, to ask, those who have already been there, to study it, to study your craft. That is such a, what's the word I'm looking for? It helps to build, yourself moving forward. So important. I'm definitely adding those two S's, to this, to this Spark Talk for sure.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yeah, great story. Like I can definitely relate with you, Marisha, as well, because I myself is a military spouse. So yeah, awesome story. You just keep going, whatever happens, be real, keep
Mhm.
getting support. Yep, I think a lot of our new participants right now could relate. Yeah, with you. Like, this is so real. Like, you having your kids there, you're still keep going, do your talk. It's just
Absolutely.
so inspiring.
Thank you so much. It is a blessing to be able to share. Even now, I'm just honored to even be able to share with you all, to speak with you all, um, and encourage you all, even while I encourage myself to keep going. Especially this past week, I've had, all these germs in my house with my girls being sick with
Mhm.
colds, and just having to keep going. One word in the military community that is so big is being resilient.
Mhm.
And just keep going no matter how much, how many setbacks you have, to keep going. And being mindful of your mental health, and getting help. One thing that I didn't share, but I do share on my channel, is getting professional help. And I think, join the journey is definitely a great place to getting that help and support.
Mhm.
The military community, we have so much, free opportunities to be able to support military families. And so I try to do that, not only with just my military community, but with um, my family of faith, and to you all as well, to just to be, a real support. Um, like I shared in the fashion show, and I meant it, that I was praying for the women. I really am. This morning when I got up, I always spend time with, with my quiet time with the Lord. Praying for this time, praying for, for you all, because it is hard to open up and share,
Right.
but
Mhm.
they God knows what each of us are going through, and can be able
Right.
to meet all of you all, all of our needs. So um, that is um, definitely being resilient is, that's kind of had to be a way of life. And we're all making it. You all are making it every day. We just keep going. We have to wait. No, every day. We just keep going, and we'll all get there. We'll all get there.
Awesome. Hi.
Yeah,
So cute. Hey.
you don't have a fever. Thank you.
That is so awesome. Yeah, Marisha, for sure, a lot of us could relate with this. Um, yeah, Jim, let's see here. There you go. Okay. Yep. All right. All right. Any any words from our friends in there, our new participants, before we, say our final words, do our group photo?
Oh, good to No comments from here.
All right. Okay. Yeah,
We just say
Marisha.
thank you, Marisha. We very insightful. I think we've learned some stuff at least. Thank you
Yeah, you're
very much.
so welcome. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I really appreciate it. It's such an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. We definitely I actually took notes some of your some of your advices that could help me out, especially on some days that it's tough, like I'll just remember those words from you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So I guess Jim, we could just have group photo right now, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Yeah, encourage everyone to stand up and let's just have a group photo. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Marisha, maybe you want to include your kids?
Nazaya, come on here. Can you take a picture? Yeah. Come here.
Katatsa ko pa pamusoin. Ko pa ko picture.
Yeah.
All right now. Come on.
I can't put them on. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
behind.
maybe we could all stand up and just give the smile and give, you
Ama
know,
oni mrefu haya. Kama tupenda babini.
yeah.
Correcto. Kuma meditation
This is a
gapi.
good day. This is a blessed day for everyone. We had a chance to listen to Marisha. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
And
All right. In 3, 2, 1, everyone smile. There you go. Yep. I'll take a couple just to make sure. There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Yep. It's such an honor. Everyone, let's just say thank you, Marisha. Everyone in there.
You're so welcome.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yo.
Hi. Thank you
Bye,
so
Jim.
much.
no,
Thank you. Marisha, thank you so much. It's such an honor for you to be our Spark coach for today. For sure, a lot of our participants can relate. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Can you put it
We'll see you
together?
again.
All right. Bye, you
Okay,
all.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Don. Thanks, Jim.